Hello, Wendy Antonucci here, and today I'm bringing you some of my favorite boy layouts. I have a lot of boys, so I do a lot of scrapbooking about them, and sometimes it is hard to find good collections to work for your boys. In this page here, I am using Shimelle Lane's newest collection, and while it seemed a little bit kiddish, it actually worked great for my teenage boy as he headed to camp. I played up on the Far Out and Go Far, super awesome theme, and I was able to add quite a few pictures to this page, which is something I really love to do. I enjoyed using this collection by Shimelle because I was able to do so much with it. This next page is my son and his grandfather, and they were reading. So again, I used that space theme, but I pulled in the tape measures to kind of learning and growing and the school idea also. And just how when you read that the sky is the limit. Now this page only uses one picture, which for me is not my norm because I try to squeeze in as much as I can. This next page is again the Shimelle collection. This one I kind of combined the space page. It was a rainbow with a starry sky, and by tucking in the leaves, I was kind of able to bring it to what seemed like more a boyish touch from this page. Here I just stacked some pictures and had some things sticking out the top, and then used the leaves to pull my pictures out to the side. All three of these pages were completed with Shimelle's new collection, and you can see that you can really accomplish quite a few things with one collection. The next page that I'm showing you is Echo Park's Boys Roll collection. This is a newer one, and I've done some other pages with it. This is a page in my teenage boy's traveler's notebook, and about how he's just really into music. And it's such a great collection for this, for the older boys. And so that's what I've done here. The next page I have is the beginning of a long line of Bella Boulevard. I have designed for Bella Boulevard for quite a few years, on and off, and I enjoy their products because there's so much color. Sometimes you might look at their collections and think, oh, this is a little bit too kiddish, but I have been able to use it for all situations. So here I have my little boy. He's big into trash collecting. He happened to be collecting the leaves, so I used the Let's Go on an Adventure collection. The next page I used, I believe it's a Stars and Stripes collection, and I used some of the cut files, but this is my boy skateboarding. So again, you can mix and match the Bella Boulevard colors, designs, and create pretty much whatever you want. Again, you can see I have multiple pictures on here. They are smaller pictures so that I could go with a grid look because the other side was so busy with the stars and the big title. This next one was the Gratitude collection. I think it's a little bit older, but this again is my boy's birthday, but it matched the colors I wanted and it matched the theme that I was going for here. So I've always loved Bella Boulevard. They've got great colors. They've got great pieces in each of their collections, and there's usually enough in all the collections that you can create as much as you want. In this next page, this is their pop quiz collection, and I somewhat went for a grid design, but I also have items scattered. This was a school page and just focused on mainly my boys here because my daughter was actually doing her own schooling then, and we homeschool, so I had quite a few pictures. Here is a page, again, Bella Boulevard, that was my first ever sports page. Bella Boulevard has quite a few soccer, basketball, football. They have quite a few sports collections. So this is just one that I did. The boys were out playing soccer, outside and just having a great time. This one is, again, this is actually a mix of many different collections and manufacturers. This is my little boy going to get his fireworks, and just, again, those bright colors. To me, color and the versatility is what I look for in a collection. This next page here is Bella Boulevard. And I actually use the, when you buy a collection, you know how it shows you all the different patterns in there? I just cut that off and added that to some white cardstock, which just made a really quick but fun page for my little boy's birthday. So here's a birthday page. This next one was one of their older collections, I believe by Illustrated Faith, which is part of Bella Boulevard. And but it was their carnival one. So this is a page in my, I think it was a traveler's notebook, but it might have been, no, I guess it was a 12 by 12 page. My little boy playing bubbles. And again, multiple pictures and multiple colors. Here's another school page with the pop quiz collection. This is when my first one went off to high school, public high school, from homeschooling for the past couple of years. So. Here is Bella Boulevard. This was an Illustrated Faith collection, and I went for just one picture on this one, but I love that the Illustrated Faith have such neat sayings and places to journal or journaling tags and such that makes it easy to tell your story. Again, lots of color though. This one I thought was a really cool page. This was another one of the old Bella Boulevards, barnyard, something like that. But anyway, the Minecraft, the stuffed cow, came to live at our house, so I made a page about that. But again, boys, color, and more than one picture. And again, the little ones, because I like to use those often when I don't have great pictures. Here's another Bella Boulevard with my boys, and this was, again, I forget how many collections I had in here. I think there were 6 in this page of the Bella Boulevard, but just telling the story of Will You Be My Friend? And multiple pictures again. More Bella Boulevard. This is their bug collection, but I thought it was so perfect for my little boy. Again, you can see multiple pictures, and lots of color, which is something I love. And then I head into some of my Jillibean Soup pages. These pages also focus on lots of color and usually more than one picture. Bella Boulevard and Jillibean Soup, to me, just go together so nicely because of their love of color. Here is one of their newer collections. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the boy collection that has just, it might have been a year or 2 ago when it came out. This is my little boy's birthday. And then here's another page, lots of little pictures, and a cut file and color. And then here is a page, is again that same collection, that newer one. And this actually was in the scrapbook cards and, I forget that magazine. But anyway, it was in there. This is about me and my boys. But again, a couple pictures and color. All right, so now we move into Simple Stories. I also love their collections. This was another one of the boy collections. Don't remember the name. This was a birthday one I did. You can see I love those little pictures, and I love a lot of grids, it seems. And I love a lot of color. Here's another grid one. This is the same collection, but with an older boy. And this was his birthday trip. Here are a few pages that are actually made from PaperHouse products. I was on their design team for a little while, and I really enjoyed the different collections they came up with. They had a lot of good themes. So here I used the camping one to tell of my boy and his year at camp. And this is in his traveler's notebook. Here is a 12 by 12 page of that same camp for his album. but again, the PaperHouse Studios. And here is another PaperHouse Studios, and this one was for my little boy. I loved the papers that it just allowed it to integrate my pictures and look just like a beach scene. All right, my next, I guess you could say, manufacturer that just works well with my boys is Elle Studio. I've been on their team for, I guess, 2 years now. So here is one of their kits and some of their 12 by 12 pages that I created for our first adventure with slime and also our last adventure. Again, little pictures, lots of them, lots of color. Here's another one. I've got 2 big pictures, but you can see I also love to add a lot of journaling. And this is again with Elle Studio and their monthly kits. Here's another one, Elle Studio, lots of color, just one picture on this, as I didn't have anything else to tell this story, but I thought it was such a great picture that my daughter's friend had taken. And here is my little boy featured on Elle Studio and their alphabet dies, which are my favorite. And this is just one of the kits that had come out for a month. This is when he first learned to read his first word. Another Elle Studio, and again, color. Here's just one picture again. Again, one of our friends took this amazing picture, and I just wanted to focus on it. And I love the wood veneers that Elle Studio comes out with. And this is probably my all-time favorite page. This is an Elle Studio one. I love the pictures I just happened to get, and the color, again, just made this pop. So I hope you've enjoyed a look through all of my favorite boy pages. I hope you've gotten some ideas. And I hope you've found some possibly even new manufacturers that you can look into, and if you're looking to make some boy pages. Thanks so much for joining me, and feel free to leave any comments in the bottom, and I'll get back to you. Thanks again. Bye.